Welcome to the Guinto Bros podcast. My name is Car Guinto, and here with me is Kendall Guinto.
What's up?
And our regular special guest, Jericho Belmonte.
What's up? It's me again!
It's you. This podcast is for the politically incorrect, ignorant, or downright stupid commentary by the Guinto Bros and the few that roll with us. Today we are discussing our rankings of the Marvel Cinematic Universe films, or the Marvel Studios films under the Disney banner. How this ranking's gonna go is that each of us will go from our last pick, which is 18, all the way to 13, so that's 6 movies, and then we're gonna discuss why each movie is in that position. So yeah, I guess I'll start off with my lists. Number 18 is Thor: The Dark World. Number 17, The Incredible Hulk. Number 16, Iron Man 2. Number 15, Iron Man 3. Number 14, Avengers: Age of Ultron. And number 13, Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Scandalous.
Who wants to go next? Kendall?
Yeah, I'll go next. Number 18, I have The Incredible Hulk. Number 17, I have Thor: Dark World.
You don't like this?
16, I have Iron Man 2. 15, I have Iron Man 3. 14, I have Avengers: Age of Ultron. And
Jesus.
13, I have Thor.
Thor, okay, Jericho, you're next.
I'm not gonna name the numbers.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
I'm Laz. Okay, wait. I got it. I'm pulling up my list. So 18, I have The Incredible Hulk. 17, I got Iron Man 2. 16, I got Thor. 15, I got Thor: Dark World. 14, I got Iron Man 3.
Right.
And 13, I got Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Ooh,
Wow.
man.
So out of all our lists,
I just don't like that guy.
Jericho's, my stat is obviously Jericho's Ant-Man position.
Yeah, same here. I think we all had
We
like
all have the same
4, like same 4 in there. So that was like, I guess Iron Man 3. You put Iron Man 3?
Yeah,
Yours?
yes, Iron Man.
Iron Man 3, Iron Man 2, Dark World, and Incredible Hulk is like our bottom.
Yeah, I just didn't like that guy that played the banner guy. What's his name?
Edward Norton?
I like the other guy.
Eric Bana?
Mark Ruffalo?
Oh, Mark Ruffalo.
He's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much better,
Mark
yeah.
Ruffalo, so much better.
Yeah, I would say he's the best Hulk out of the 3.
Yeah, and the reason, like,
Actually, I beg to differ. The best Hulk is Lou Ferrigno.
no, he's definitely not the best Hulk for sure.
Y'all stop pretending, man.
That was terrible. Come on.
Yikes.
So, Thor: Dark World, the reason why it's that low, I guess, for me, is that it's... So all these movies, I think, are good, but some movies are not great, like how the rest of the list would go down to 1, obviously. But yeah, Thor: The Dark World is, like, not memorable at all. The chemistry between Thor and Natalie Portman's character is just terrible. And behind the scenes stuff, like, they didn't get along, and she didn't even want to be part of the movie, and you can tell. And the villain is, I don't even know who that guy is. I know he looks like an elf, but
The Dark Elf guy.
yeah, he's terrible. And Incredible Hulk, well, I thought it was okay too. It was just, once you see Mark Ruffalo in the later movies, he's a so much better character as Hulk and Bruce Banner. And the Iron Man 2 and 3, I feel are okay, but then it's such a fall off from the first Iron Man. And Avengers: Age of Ultron, I think, lost a lot of its luster from the first movie. I think it's because you get over the fact that you get over like seeing all the characters together, and it's not as interesting or cool seeing them as a team, and Ultron was not he was not a good villain. He was more of an Iron Man, like
Tony Stark's creation.
Yeah, he was Tony Stark's creation, and he didn't seem as threatening as I guess the rest of the villains in the universe.
Or like Loki from the Avengers.
Yeah, like and I guess my standout from my 13 to 18 was Spider-Man: Homecoming, and I think Tom Holland is a good Spider-Man, but I liked the scenes of him outside of the suit. I like the teenage angst and like drama rather than the superhero-y Spider-Man aspects of the movie. And I feel what's the villain's Vulture. He was the best part of the movie, but it wasn't enough for me to rank it that high. So
I have Homecoming was a surprise for me, especially being in your bottom 6, because I have it in that's in my top 10 for sure. Spider-Man: Homecoming. So because I like my Michael Keaton as Vulture. Like, he's one of the standout MCU villains we have so far. I would say him, Loki, and then I guess, well, spoiler alert, Killmonger probably,
yeah, for sure.
I would say there's the top 3.
Killmonger's the best.
Let's see. Yeah, Age of Ultron is pretty low just because it's just weak villains, and then Scarlet Witch and was it Quicksilver?
Quicksilver.
Oh yeah, they killed him off right away, which is kind of stupid.
Yeah, they killed off a main character, but then you just met him, so you don't really care that he died, unfortunately. But yeah, Jericho, how about you? I know your standout's Ant-Man. Why don't you like Ant-Man?
Oh yeah,
I just don't like the guy that plays Ant-Man.
You don't like Paul Rudd? Like, just in general, as an actor?
Oh
wow.
Just judging.
But
the movie itself is good. But I just don't like that guy.
You just don't like Paul Rudd. Okay.
Like, you don't like him as you just don't like him as you didn't like him as Ant-Man though?
No.
Really?
I thought that movie was awesome.
Yeah, I don't know.
Especially yeah, Michael.
No, I like the movie. I just don't like the guy. I'm just being superficially biased.
Yes, I guess so. Well, it's
and then the Incredible Hulk, obviously, the reasons that you said. Iron Man 2, 3, because they definitely fall off from the first Iron Man. You're right. Thor was good.
Did you have Thor in your bottom? Oh yeah, I had it in my bottom too.
Thor, what do you think? Well, it wasn't.
Out of the 3 the intro ones, like Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, I think
it's the weakest.
Thor's the weakest out of.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Thor's the weakest out of the other 2.
Definitely the weakest. I think it's because Thor, he is a god. Mm-hmm. He looks like a god. And it's very unrelatable to
humans,
the audience watching.
He's definitely the strongest Avenger.
Yeah, he's the strongest, and Chris Hemsworth is the
perfect depiction.
He's a movie star. He looks better than everybody else within these movies and out, and it's a turn off. I feel for the audience, and it's unrelatable to them, so you don't feel like he's in any danger from.
Yeah, even when he was in danger. He
kind of just has the Superman.
Because I think the god status.
Yeah, he has that Superman quality, in DC.
Yeah,
and if
even though he lost his powers in this movie, the first Thor, you still feel like he's a lot better. He didn't have the hammer or the suit. But then he was still stronger than a human, so I didn't get why they even had to do that in the first place.
Yeah, it was a surprisingly funny movie too.
Yeah,
I didn't expect.
It's not it's bad, right? It's not like it's a bad movie.
It's not a bad movie.
Aren't bad.
They're not bad.
Great.
It's not.
It's just compared to the next 12 movies we have on our rankings, it doesn't live up to it. It's just MC all the MCU's movies, like
I think they're all having.
I haven't been like really disappointed, but like just like oh these are shitty movies, but they really step it up with the other ones we have on our higher up on our list.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's do our
Six.
middle six. Next
Yeah,
six.
so 12 to 6.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So my number 12 is Thor. My number 11, Captain America, the First Avenger.
Oh.
Number 10, The Avengers.
Woohoo!
Number 9, Thor Ragnarok.
Top 10 though.
Number 8, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
What?
Whoa.
Number 7, Doctor Strange. And number 6...
No. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, 7 or 12 to 7.
Yeah. Next.
Okay. Where's mine? Okay. Number 12, I have Captain America, the First Avenger. Number 11, I have Iron Man. Number 10, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Number 9, I have Captain America Civil War.
Holy.
Number 8, I have Doctor Strange. And number 7, I have Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh shit.
Jericho.
Was it 12, right? We're starting 12.
12 to 7.
12 to 7.
So Spider-Man Homecoming
For 12?
for 12. For 11, Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
10 is Captain America, First Avenger.
Yeah.
9 is Doctor Strange. 8 is Guardians of the Galaxy, first volume.
First volume?
Volume,
number
like the first one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it volume number 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Volume number 1.
Number 7,
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron.
Oh.
Avengers.
Okay, so standouts there for me. What do you guys think?
What did?
Thor Ragnarok?
I forgot yours.
Wait. Oh yeah. You have the Avengers at number 10. That's surprising to me.
I think that I've told you, like I've seen that movie once. Once, that's
That's it?
Once.
But how did you feel that first time you watched it?
Yeah, because I think it's because this is the first time you've seen these characters all together, and it looked awesome. But
And
then,
then if you would watch it again, it would.
I watched it again when it came out on Netflix, and then I'm like, wow, this is hella boring. They're on the helicarrier for like almost the entire movie.
The thing is because it's like a more like a build up
Yeah,
to Infinity War.
I don't know. It's just like they built up to what happens in New York, obviously, and those scenes were awesome because you see a lot of their powers like come together. It's like the video game Marvel Ultimate Alliance, where you have double team moves, and then like when Iron Man shot his lasers into Captain America's shield and it bounced off to the other guys. That was an awesome scene. But then like that's the end of the movie, so the only real cool parts are seeing them together for the first time. When the helicarrier broke into pieces, which is way past in the middle, and then the last fighting scenes.
You didn't like the airplane scene in the beginning between Cap, Thor, and Iron Man? Their little triple threat battle.
Yeah,
with
seeing
each
them
other?
together. That's what I said. The first part.
Oh.
And like
The
yeah,
helicarrier-
but
Well,
the
that's just them
helicarrier
three,
is
though.
like way too long. Like they're just talking like almost the whole time. So boring. And I don't know. I mean, it's in my top. It's my number 10. So
Top 10.
Yeah, mine's.
It's not like it's bad. Like I
mine's
said, like, you're
yeah.
not saying it's a bad movie.
yeah, it's not bad, but it's not as great as these next
But you think that because
few were.
it was only cool when you first saw it because they were first together.
Yeah, which
And
is
it
like you
loses,
get over.
it loses like the
And it's
allure.
evident because in Avengers Age of Ultron, you're not as hyped, right? And it, like, that movie didn't make as much as the first one, so that shows that the audience isn't as interested either.
Oh, okay.
Is rewatchability a high?
Yeah, it's huge for me.
It weighs high in your rankings.
Well, that's
or
for with
reason
any
why
movie.
you
If I
rank
can watch it more than once and I'm entertained each time, then I'll rank it as high. Cause like,
I think that's Doctor Strange for me. I love that movie.
yeah. So another
What
standout?
else? Do you have Thor Ragnarok in your?
Yeah, that was my number 9.
Oh, yeah,
That's
well-
good.
Why or?
It's not bad. It's a good. That's actually such a good movie. I just watched that like last
Yeah,
week.
I have it higher, but
Yeah,
I don't mind that being in the top 10 because that's a really.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
That was a really good
for
movie.
the Thor movies. That's the best one, obviously.
Oh
and
yeah, best one for sure.
it was so funny. Hulk was
Him and-
awesome in that movie.
Him and
Valkyrie was awesome in that movie.
Oh yeah, and she's black.
yeah, Thor and Hulk have like really
Good chemistry.
good chemistry with each other. Same with Valkyrie too, like them three.
Well,
Wait,
basically,
wait,
each
wait.
character was pretty awesome.
I know him from work.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was
The
good.
battle, that was like one of the funniest like scenes.
But I feel like what turned me off about the humor in that movie was that I didn't feel anything was serious. Like,
Yeah, because they can make fun of anything. That's why.
yeah, because like Odin dies, and then the next scene it's a comedy scene. Like what? Like you don't care.
Maybe
that
he's
she-
trying to diffuse.
Yeah, but you don't care that they didn't even go back to it. They just like mention it briefly. It's like it's not a big deal, and Odin's like a pretty big deal when it comes to the Thor universe, right?
And the Norse.
Yeah. So
It kind of just goes back and forth from it's trying to be serious, and then it gets all comedic, and then it goes back to serious, and then comedic. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Like Hela was a good
yeah,
villain for sure. Kate Blanchett, yeah, she did a really good job
yeah. I agree with that.
playing the villain.
The one with the
And
hair.
spoiler
thing?
alert,
The one with the hair
their
thing.
The hair thing.
their sister.
Well, the sister, yeah, they're the firstborn,
Yeah.
technically, which was like a little shock to me. But
Yeah, I didn't really believe it, but I guess it is true.
yeah. And yeah, Tessa Thompson was a standout because
The black one,
the black one, yeah.
Valkyrie. Oh, she was
Valkyrie,
awesome.
She was awesome in that movie. She really made that movie for me. And yeah, like we said before, it's not a bad movie, but I find the rest
There's
is
just
better.
There's better out
Yeah.
there.
What other? Oh, Jericho had Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1.
Oh yeah, what you had that number
Oh,
7?
wait,
No, number 8.
I'll tell you. Number 8.
Number 8.
Oh yeah, why'd you rank
Why
it?
number-
I think both of us have it at like probably top,
Near the top.
like near the
yeah.
top. How come yours is
So low.
so low?
I just think the other movies are better.
Like
I
you like
think
Volume
Valiant-
2 better?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Kendall just watched.
Yeah, I just watched it
Oh.
before you got here, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was better.
Just
Well,
because-
like I said, there's not Marvel. I don't think they made any bad movies.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I just like you have to rank these movies, you know.
yeah,
yeah.
So no disrespect or anything, but
yeah. I think
there's just better movies out there for me.
sometimes I have to like go back to these movies because then I would have that recency effect kind of bias.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
towards
I
it.
don't care about recency effect. If
I-
I like it that much, I know I like it that much.
Yeah, Homecoming.
Well, that's like
I don't think I'll never like that.
well, I weigh like recency effect just because I can remember that, but then also like first time watching it weighs heavily on me. Like if I really liked it first time, then I was like okay, then I'll rank it higher up compared to other movies.
And I think I guess Volume 1. I guess we should talk about it. Do you want to talk about it now or later on when it's because for us it's near the top.
Yeah.
well,
Later on.
we could talk about it.
Later on.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, we'll
talk
take it
about
later on.
Okay, let's go
Yeah.
from 6 to 1 then.
Oh wait, we didn't talk about
No, you'll have
our
to.
we didn't talk about
Well,
well he
6
talked
to
about
3.
your 7 to 12. We didn't talk about ours yet.
We talked about.
Mine.
Oh, did you talk about mine?
Talk
Yeah,
about
what was,
Kindles.
what was
Okay.
your standout?
What?
What?
No, what are you? Well, when from mine, was there any standout?
Go rank it again.
Okay. Jeez, was it 12? Was First Avenger, Captain
Right.
America. 11 was Iron Man.
Yeah.
10 Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Yeah.
9 Civil War. 8 Doctor
Wow.
Strange. 7 Homecoming.
Okay, so mine.
Just the Homecoming.
Mine
Like
was
the Homecoming.
Civil War and Iron Man in that bottom. That stood out to me. Because I feel Iron Man, just out of like being the first Marvel cinematic movie,
Mm-hmm.
should be ranked high because it's set the platform for everybody else. And
Mhm.
you see that Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. is basically the leader of this whole universe, right?
Yeah.
And the setup was great, I thought. And then, yeah, if you're comparing it to the other Iron Man movies, which are in the bottom
Yeah.
tier, I feel that it should be catapulted much higher than.
Well, I have it at number 10, so it's in my top 10. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just because it's the first movie that came out. And, see, it's that thing. I think recency.
Yeah.
It's the recency thing.
Because it's been a while, probably. Since
I haven't watched it yet. If I watched it now, maybe it would change my ranking a bit. But
I saw it actually like in the summer. So
yeah, like when I watched it, I really liked it, and I also bought the DVD for it. So. Right, like Iron Man was really good, and Tony Stark's like I don't think you can find a better actor to play Iron Man or Tony Stark.
Because you can't because
like he's not replaceable. Like if he leaves the MCU, like I would not, or if he leaves MCU universe and doesn't play Iron Man anymore, I don't think you could replace him or reboot
it wouldn't be the same
because it just wouldn't be the same because he's pretty much like Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark.
Well, he's the first, right? Yeah. So you're not gonna want to see somebody else after him.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing you say that like Captain America can't be or Chris Evans can't be replaced to play Captain America. Same with Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, he's the perfect.
Like those three are they're that character.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do your top 6.
Top 6.
So we do top 3?
Okay, we'll do
top 6 to 3 and then 3.
Okay, yeah.
We'll do 6 to 3 then.
6 to 4?
Yeah, 6 to 4.
And then 3 to 1.
So number 6 for me, Ant-Man. Number 5, Captain America: Civil War.
Ooh.
Number 4, Black Panther.
What?
Okay, next.
Okay, me. Number 6, Thor: Ragnarok. Number 5, Black Panther. Number 4, Ant-Man.
Jericho Belmonte.
Guardians 2
is 6.
Is number 6. Number 5 is Civil War. Number 4 is Iron Man.
Okay, yeah. So let's just do the rest, man.
Okay,
we're just gonna talk about these all together anyway.
I don't like your picks. So
wait.
What's your
what's
your
issue
like? With our picks?
Which ones?
Well, Black Panther, man.
Why number 5?
It's so good.
Yeah, but okay. So I know it's good,
but then I think it's just too soon to rank it
number 1.
Number 1. I probably have to watch it like
I thought it was awesome. That's why
5 more times, and then watch the other ones like afterwards, and then like that are higher up in that, and then do
yeah. So since Black Panther is the most recent release, we'll review it at the end of the ranking. So
okay, yeah. So
let's do that instead of talking about it all together.
So.
But then since it's highly regarded in our rankings, then obviously it's
good.
It's
right?
an incredible movie.
Yeah, since we all mentioned Civil War already, let's talk about that.
Yeah, you guys had it high. I had it at number 9.
Yeah. Oh, you
guys had it
9?
higher.
I don't know. I think
what about Civil War? Do you guys have it in your top?
Well, it's because I think
top 5?
This was the best Iron Man performance, other than the first movie, and the best Captain America performance, and best Bucky performance.
I think this could have been considered an Iron Man 4 movie too, because
they're both.
The story is pretty much Captain America and between Captain America and Tony Stark, right? Or Iron Man.
And how we talked about the Avengers being all together and how Age of Ultron failed in that attempt to bring them all together.
Yeah.
Civil War made up for it
big time.
When you see them all together, it actually makes sense because they have an issue, and they have to come together to write these papers to be part of the government, and seeing the two sides being against it and being for it. I think it brought up a good reason why they're all in the same movie rather than just hey, we're doing a task and then here's a movie about it.
Yeah, it was a really I would consider that to be the Avengers 3 than Infinity War's coming out in May, because it pretty much had everyone in there, and then introduced Spider-Man, Black Panther.
Sure. There you go. That's why it's so good to see those two characters.
Ant-Man. Oh man, those three were this. I would say other than Iron Man and Captain America, those three were one of the standouts in the movies.
Yeah, and once you introduce to Spider-Man, which is like a 10-minute scene, you feel like, oh, this guy is truly Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's a good Peter Parker.
But like I said earlier, when he had his own movie, I think it kind of ruined it for me.
Because he liked
him playing Spider-Man, because I didn't feel like him being in the suit was that great or any standout, because I've seen other Spider-Mans. Obviously, there's been like 5 before him that did it much better.
Shout out Toby.
Yeah, I think Toby's the first 2 Spider-Mans were incredible to me, and
also shout out Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, I think he was
I think he was the best Spider-Man.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield
awesome.
and Emma Stone's chemistry in those movies, even though there's only been 2, it was a lot better than what Tom Holland offered for me in Homecoming.
But I think Tom Holland's performance in Civil War kind of just created that buzz or anticipation for his own, like, for Homecoming. So I think that was good for.
Yeah, but that buzz also
like,
let
MCU
me down too, though.
Yeah.
Well,
now you
I guess
set
for
the
you,
standard, and then you're gonna come out with a movie that's not like spectacular, right?
Yeah,
well, I really liked Homecoming, so yeah, but yeah, I see.
And like Civil War, even though it's in my top 5, I thought the villain was weak in that movie. I feel like just because he's kind of set them up to be against each other was not. I get that argument from other people, and Kendall and I were talking about this before. I didn't think he set it up like completely, because Iron Man and Captain America always had an issue with each other, even since the first movie, and they were always battling to be like the leader of the group, the Avengers.
Yeah.
And I mean, just because you did a little sleazy thing, like releasing the tapes of Bucky killing Iron Man's parents, pushed it over the edge. But then I don't think they were trying to kill each other either. So I think it was just
frustration.
Yeah, it was just basically, other than
it's pretty much just accumulated from.
Exactly.
From the Avengers, from the Avengers, because there's that power struggle, or I guess there's that, like, who wants to be a leader kind of thing
leadership
between Iron Man and Captain America.
Yeah, and like throughout the history of the universe, Iron Man always like set things up for a villain to arise. Like in the first one, he basically created the Iron Man suit, which is the Ironmonger, for Jeff Bridges' character as the villain. And in Age of Ultron, he created Ultron.
Yeah.
And for in Age of Ultron as well, the Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch's parents were killed because of Iron Man's war technology.
Yeah.
And you could say by the rest of the movies, he set up a lot of these villains to come forward, and
pretty much he's like the central.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Reason, of all the conflicts.
And Captain America's a perfect.
They portray him as a perfect person.
Yeah. And then but the reason I like the villain is because of that swerve at the end, where it's like, I think everyone was kind of like Team Cap throughout the movie until they all came together and saw that video, and you're like, oh man,
and Captain America,
he knew about it all along.
Yeah, which made him
he knew that Bucky killed Tony Stark's parents, and then it made you feel for Tony Stark, and you're like, oh man, this is crazy. Now it's like, now I'm like Team Iron Man now. Like, what's gonna happen? But yeah, that airport scene, oof, that's probably like. I would probably say that's like the best scene in the MCU so far.
The best scene? I don't know about that. I think that's the best like showcase of powers. But like for me, like I said,
what do you think is better than that one?
Out of the scenes, the chase scene in Captain America: Winter Soldier, that was awesome.
Better than the airport one with all of them?
Like I said, it was a good showcase to show their powers, but then they were virtually sparring. They weren't trying to kill each other.
I think it just looked like it just looked.
It
looked really
definitely
cool.
fan service because like they emptied an entire airport. Like, how's that even one? That's not even possible to empty out an international airport for these guys to fight. And like they're breaking all this shit, and it's like, okay, it's all good. Let's just battle here because it's empty. Like, that made no sense to me.
Oh, so you don't like it because it's not realistic?
Yeah, even though like these movies,
Even though it's MCU and
yeah, I get
things
it.
there is not
I know,
realistic.
but like
there's no logic to it.
There's some things you buy into. It's like, okay, I accept. Like everyone looks stupid in suits, but then they wear it because hey, it's a comic book movie.
Mm-hmm.
But then having like an entire like airport
filled with superheroes
and having easy access and no
Hey,
one's
man.
there is kind of ridiculous
Because
to me.
Tony Stark has money. He just paid all of them to
To
leave for the day so they can battle it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just like the fighting action sequence. I just like the team ups, when they're fighting each other. And then also like the comedic parts, like with Ant-Man,
Hate that guy though.
Ant-Man
But it's a good
getting
movie.
bigger, and then
Yeah.
Spider-Man like webbing his legs and then making him fall down. Like that was hilarious.
Empire Strikes Back. Throwback.
Yeah, those are cool.
Okay, so
Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, 3 to
Connor,
1.
go.
Top 3.
My number 3, Iron Man. Number 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. And number 1, Captain America's Winter Soldier.
I knew that actually.
Kendall?
Number 3 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Number 2, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And number 1, The Avengers.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay,
Yeah,
Jericho.
first time feels.
Jericho. So number 3, Captain America: Winter Soldier. Number 2, Avengers.
Oh
yes!
God.
Yes.
Number 1, Black Panther.
Whoa! Black Panther number 1 already.
Number
Like I said, we'll talk about Black
Yeah.
Panther last, but then,
Yeah.
oh my God, you guys have Avengers?
Yeah, because it's the first time, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, that movie,
It's
oh my God.
it's a
You
culmination.
have to appreciate the fact that it's the first one.
Yeah.
They're all together. It was nice.
It's a culmination of all the movies. So you had from Iron Man to Thor to was it
Hulk?
Iron Man 2? Iron Man 2 was after Thor? And then it was Captain America, and then it was Avengers?
Well, it was Iron Man, Incredible Hulk,
Oh yeah, Incredible Hulk. Yeah, my bad.
Mm.
Thor, Captain America, and then, or no, the other way around.
Wasn't there Iron Man 2 before Avengers? But what? Yeah.
Wait,
Anyways,
go ahead.
it was just a combination of
Mhm.
all of those movies leading up to this epic team up and battle against.
Because even now the next one's coming out, right? This Avengers again. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get why you guys like it, and like Loki is still the best villain
Yeah.
Yeah.
to me.
For
in
sure, yeah,
this
no,
cinematic
he's the best-
universe,
he's
and
the
he was
best
the main
villain.
villain in the Avengers, and
Yeah.
I get that. And I feel like you like villains based on why they're a villain and like how they either acted or how charismatic they are and enticing their performances.
How much you hate them too.
Yeah, and how much you hate them,
True.
which makes you a better villain too. And I think there are only a few villains in this cinematic universe that stand out in that case or fit all that criteria. And yeah, Loki's one, and I get it why. I get why you guys would put it that high, but then I think the rest of the movie, like I said earlier, didn't do it for me.
And yeah, I like the
Avengers was good.
the circle scene.
The circle scene.
The circle scene when all of them come together and they're all in the circle with their weapons getting
That
ready
was
to
awesome.
battle.
Yeah,
That was sick. And then the Hulk on Loki when he's just like
Dude,
slapping him back and forth.
dude.
That was
And I remember
hilarious.
at Thor Ragnarok when
Yeah.
Hulk did it to Hulk did it to Thor.
Oh yeah,
That's
that was
awesome.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, it's so good.
And then he was, and then Ragnarok, he's like, "Hey Loki, the Hulk's here."
Do you see Loki hiding?
Yeah, and it's just his face, just like stunned and
Yeah. He's trying to leave.
yeah.
Wait,
Winter
Guardians of the
Soldier.
Galaxy.
Guardians.
Oh yeah, I did.
That's your top. Is it?
That's our top.
Was that in your top 3?
No.
Oh no, you like
the
Volume 2 better. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, that was for
a bunch of characters like you knew nothing
unknown.
about, yeah, I think for me that's why it catapulted.
Yeah, it was
You had,
surprisingly great.
Oh, because you didn't know who the guy.
and you had no.
We had no
expectation.
Yeah.
And like the songs were awesome in that movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
Yeah,
Hooked on
the
a
soundtrack
Feeling
is so
was
good.
awesome, and just the throwback.
Yeah,
song.
and you didn't expect it to be
That
the comedy to be really good.
Yeah.
Especially like Peter Quill, like Chris Pratt, and well, I guess we knew Chris Pratt had comedic chops just from like Parks and Rec, and then a surprise standout was Batista.
Oh yeah,
As
Jax
Jax.
was so good.
Yeah, like you
I
just
like
expect
Groot,
this.
yo.
Like coming
Groot
from
the
being a WWE wrestler onto the big screen and like this kind of in this capacity, like as in an
Right, because he was always
MCU.
serious. Kind of.
Yeah, you would think he'd be like a serious actor, but then he had like comedic chops. He had like really good comedy and comedic chops. So I was like, yeah, this is surprisingly funny. I did not expect it from Drax. Yeah, and then the chemistry between Groot and Rocket, like, yeah, no one expected that. Like, and I Am Groot to be hilarious, super popular,
Groot's the
hilarious,
best.
yeah. And then just that part in the end when he pretty much saved their lives,
Sacrificed
and
himself.
everyone thought he died, but yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know the extent of his powers
Yeah.
that he could regenerate.
Yeah, and then it leads to him being Baby Groot in Volume 2, which
Yeah.
was
I thought was
really
better.
good. Is it because of Baby Groot?
No, recently.
Recency effect, yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know, everyone stood out in that movie. Even like Uhura,
Is that the one with the antennas?
the green one.
Oh, Gamora.
Yeah,
Gamora.
Gamora, you mean.
Gamora, who's Uhura then? No, that's
No.
on Star Trek. She's
The black one?
They're the same actress though.
That's the introduction of is the introduction of Thanos, right?
Well, yeah, he's there. No, he was introduced at the end of the.
Did you guys like the... What's the fuck the guy's name with the staff? What's his...
Oh, the one with the hammer.
The purple guy.
I don't
Yondu?
know. his name. No. The villain.
What's his name with the purple hammer?
I know he's a judge basically.
What's his name?
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I don't know his name.
Like we don't know everything about these
and then the collector was in there,
movies,
right?
but then we don't know their names. Well, I'm terrible at names.
Yeah.
But then he was alright. But
I
then
just like the part when he stood up to Thanos and he said, "You call me boy." I was like, "Oh my god, he's gonna fight him."
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't know. The comedy was really good in this movie, and it didn't take away from like the stakes and like the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I kind of
Like,
want
how
to change
funny.
my ranking now. It's a pretty good movie.
Okay.
Yeah, because I watched the second volume recently, so
Yeah, the recency effect.
yeah.
Well, I just watched that today, so it was, but then I still think the first one is First Guardians is better just because because I think the second one kind of just had the same elements as the first one, but it was still a good movie.
Yeah, each character really stood out. Like it's hard for like characters to like share a screen and someone.
Yeah, especially in like a team up.
Yeah, someone.
Is that what you think happened with Avengers? Pretty
Yeah, like
it's hard to share
it's
this.
hard to share the.
Well, especially
spotlight.
especially Age of Ultron when you're adding more characters
more. My boy Vision.
than the six because there was only six, right? Six
Yeah.
main ones in the Avengers.
Yeah.
The first one, but then now you're adding like I don't know, like five or six more characters. So it's like double it.
Yeah, they're gonna double it in
And
Infinity War.
now they all have to get screen time. So yeah, I don't know how.
So I think it becomes more like convoluted. I guess. Too much ideas at once.
For sure, yeah. And then less focus on other characters. So yeah.
And yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, like even though there was 5 main guys and then like there's Yondu and the rest, like they all like played a good part within the story and the arc of the whole movie, and you understood how everyone's story, and you resonated with each one, and that's why I felt like it deserves my second ranking.
Oh, her name is Gamora.
Gamora,
and then her sister is
Gamora.
Nebula.
Yeah, Nebula too, and then they're the daughters of Thanos, obviously, and like they, being the kids of the worst enemy in the universe, there's a.
It's Ronan the Accuser.
Yes.
Oh,
well,
there you go.
well, I don't think that guy's a good villain. The actual Guardians overcame that for me.
Yeah, I think it's just their chemistry alone and just the comedy being
Comedy and music.
comedy, music, and their chemistry together.
And Glenn
all
Close.
worked-
Yeah,
all worked for this movie.
she's
Oh,
awesome.
and the visuals are really good. Like James
Yeah,
Gunn's
because
visuals.
it's the first one that actually took place in space.
Yeah, and yeah.
And these movies came out. That movie came out before Star Wars, so you got a taste of like having a movie set in a fantasy space
Yeah.
Kind of
setting, and you're like, oh wow, like do we even need Star Wars if we have the Guardians now?
True. Yeah, and that kind of set up for Thor Ragnarok to have that same
Yeah.
kind of feel too, which
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok basically took the elements of Guardians of the
yeah.
Galaxy and put Thor and Hulk and a lot of the characters in space and super comedic. Captain America Winter Soldier, for me, number 1.
I knew that. Though.
I have it number
I
two.
knew that.
I have it
Carl always
number
said that
two.
was his
And
favorite.
you have number...
What do you have?
Yours is low, I think.
3.
3. Okay,
Oh,
yeah, that's not bad. So for me, like, we said earlier that we take characters being in like suits and having these villains, and we're like, okay, we accept, like, it kind of looks ridiculous, but we accept how it is. But then for this movie, Winter Soldier, it took out the idea that this is a comic book movie and placed it in a realistic setting, and you don't feel like it's a comic book movie. It's basically a political thriller, because Captain America is dealing with SHIELD, a government agency that's supposed to protect the world, but then it's really a undercover.
Isn't it part of Hydra?
Yeah, it's Hydra.
Yeah.
It's actually Hydra, which
Yeah.
is like basically a post Nazi group that they introduced in the first Avenger.
Yeah. Captain
Captain America First Avenger
First
under
Red Skull.
Red Skull.
Yeah.
So yeah, it didn't even feel. And the villain was what's his face?
For which villain?
Oh, it was a Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
A Bucky.
Yeah.
Bucky,
Well,
Bucky Barnes.
no, it was who's the
Red
old
Skull?
guy?
Red Skull.
No, it's not Red Skull. I know it's his nickname's the Sunshine Kid.
Sunshine Kid.
I forgot his name. He's Robert Redford. Yes, Robert Redford
there
was
you
the
go.
main villain, and like he wasn't threatening at all, but he like basically controlled Hydra at that time. And there was Bucky as well, which made a good villain, because after the first,
Because you thought he was dead, so
yeah, in the first Avenger, we see him die and fall off the train tracks. Then he comes back as another super soldier, just like Captain America, but then he's a more updated version. And that brought a lot of elements from Captain America that gave more emotion to him and more understanding of his character, because after the first movie, he was just like a plain goody two shoes character, but then Bucky brought a lot of depth to him, and Scarlet and Black Widow also in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and introduced Falcon.
Yeah, and these guys are standouts in the entire universe too.
Yeah,
Really,
Sa-
Falcon?
I think he was first black
Yeah.
Not the
you're right.
first. Well,
His
yeah,
name
he
is
was the first.
Clarence.
Well, no, there's a war machine.
But who came?
No, his name is Clarence.
Stop it. Well, he wasn't the first, but he was one of the first few black superheroes in this universe.
Oh, MCU.
That's
yeah.
why. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Set up for my boy Black Panther.
Yeah. Well, Winter Soldier, it didn't feel like your typical like superhero movie. It felt like more like a spy thriller, and like it's like there was like so much suspense. Like you don't know like who to trust in that
GSP
in the
now?
Shield.
Yeah, GSP was in that one.
Oh yeah, he was.
Shout
yeah.
out GSP.
That was a good fight scene too.
That was a good fight scene. Yeah,
so
like
good.
the action scenes were super realistic. Like you felt like they weren't even using CGI or anything.
Yeah. Oh, that another good scene, the elevator scene.
The elevator scene.
Oh, that's one of my top ones.
close quarter
top
combat.
scenes in the MCU. Yeah, that was a crazy scene.
Because they showed how boss Captain America is with his skills, right? Like he was surrounded by a bunch of agents, and like he dominated all of them without making it look super ridiculous.
His fighting style, I found from the first movie, in the first Avengers to Winter Soldier, like definitely shifted. Like I think it was more I guess more CGI or more jumpy
In the first one?
in the first one, but then this one's more like hand to hand, fighting combat.
Yeah, so like it didn't feel like not like comic book movies are bad. Obviously, we love them.
Yeah.
But it made it feel like it wasn't, which that's why it stood out from the rest of the universe to me.
Yeah, and I think that's why. That's why it's up there for all three of us in our top three for MCU movies.
And so that's why it's number one for me, because I compared it to The Dark Knight, which also did the same thing, taking it out of the comic book feel and making it feel like it's happening in the real world. So that's why I compare it to that, which Dark Knight is my favorite movie of all time, so...
Yeah, I think I just had it's number 2 for me. It's just I have Avengers over it. It's just because of that the first first viewing feel and emotion towards the Avenger, just from I just putting all that time and investment into the solo films leading up to Avengers, and then finally seeing them all together. I think that just set the bar for me. So.
Okay, before we get to Black Panther,
that's my shit right
let's go over each of our lists again, so everyone could
recap.
A
little recap.
For me, 18, Thor: Dark World. 17, The Incredible Hulk. 16, Iron Man 2. 15, Iron Man 3. 14, Avengers: Age of Ultron. 13, Spider-Man: Homecoming. 12, Thor. 11, Captain America: The First Avenger. 10, The Avengers.
You know what a stick bug?
9, Thor: Ragnarok. 8, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. 7, Doctor Strange. 6, Ant-Man. 5, Captain America: Civil War. 4, Black Panther. 3, Iron Man. 2, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. And number 1, Captain America: Winter Soldier.
I was actually thinking that we should just re-rank it and do a collective.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a big, huge discussion of where everything should be, and I'm not gonna agree with
Black Panther being number 1.
I'm not gonna agree with the Avengers being in the top.
Oh yeah, because he doesn't like the Avengers.
But based on our rankings, it would definitely have to be in the top 5, though.
Yeah. As an average, I guess.
Yeah, as an average, yes.
Okay,
but if you want, but no, you can do that.
No,
you can just do it some other time.
To recap
but then,
first.
I'll just recap.
No, recap yours, and then we could discuss the 18 quickly, because I think we could agree that Winter Soldier should be number 1.
Nope.
Well, on
as a collective Jericho.
Yeah, and then on average, I think Winter Soldier would be number 1.
Yeah, that's your number 2, right?
Yeah. So, 3.
That's my 2, and then that's your 1.
So 1.5.
Okay, review each of your lists, and then we can do that.
Okay, 18. In The Incredible Hulk. 17, Thor: Dark World. 16 Iron Man 2, 15 Iron Man 3, 14 Age of Ultron, 13 Captain America First Avenger. Oh, no, that's wrong. My bad. What did I... Nope, 13 Thor, 12 Captain America First Avenger, 11 Iron Man, 10 Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, 9 Civil War, 8 Doctor Strange, 7 Spider-Man Homecoming, 6 Thor Ragnarok, number 5 Black Panther, 4 Ant-Man, 3 Guardians of the Galaxy, 2 Captain America Winter Soldier, and my number 1 is The Avengers. Okay, go Jericho.
Don't say the numbers, just read it.
Yeah, it confuses me. I have to count down from 18? How difficult? Okay, so 18 to 1. It's The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor Dark World, Iron Man 3, Ant-Man, because the guy sucks.
Peter.
Then the Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, Captain America, the First Avenger, Doctor Strange. I love that movie, even though it's so far. And then Guardians of the Galaxy. Then
Which one?
Avenger, Volume 1. But if I had a thing now, I would switch them.
Then just switch it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, just do that for a re-rank.
Yeah.
Let's do that for the re-rank. So originally I got then it was a Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, then Avengers Age of Ultron, then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, then Captain America Civil War, Iron Man, Captain America Winter Soldier, The Avengers, and Black Panther Wakanda Forever!
Oh my god. Okay, you want to re-rank this quickly? Okay.
Are we doing 1 to 18 or are we just doing a top 10?
No, let's do 1 to 18 and we'll agree what should be 18.
Okay,
Each
fine.
number.
Are we starting with number 1?
No, we'll
Okay,
start at 18.
number 18.
18 Thor Dark World?
No!
What do you have at
What do you
18?
have?
I would put The Incredible Hulk.
I would too.
So
Yeah,
we
it's
win.
2-1.
Okay,
Yeah.
Incredible Hulk 18 is
Okay.
the worst out of all these. 17 Thor Dark World?
Yeah, I have Thor Dark
What's
World
yours?
17.
Iron Man 2.
Well, you have Thor Dark
it's
World.
So shit.
17?
Yeah, it's 17.
17.
It's 2-1.
Okay,
Thor
yeah.
Dark World.
Fine.
16, mine is Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. Okay,
Okay,
mine
fine.
goes
Hey, that
back,
works.
So that works. 15 Iron Man 3.
I have that.
What about you?
What's your 15?
Mine would be bumped to Thor.
But yeah, it's 2-1.
then
So
2-1.
Yeah,
so-
okay. 14, mine's Age of Ultron.
same.
It's gonna have to be.
Okay,
I have
14
that
Age of
match.
Ultron. 13, mine's Homecoming.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. Mine is Thor.
And yours is?
But you had Thor low too, right?
Iron Man 3, but then I had Homecoming. soon.
Yeah, but where's your Thor?
It's like 18, 16.
Yeah, but I have
Okay,
Thor.
so-
I have Thor at 12
It's okay,
or
my-
13.
My Thor,
Okay, so yeah. it
my Thor
comes
is
down.
my Thor's 12, so it's 13 now.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 12 Thor.
First Avenger, Captain America.
Yours?
My 12?
Yeah. What's your 12?
Wait, 16. Spider-Man Homecoming.
So
I guess since
And then next
you had
after that-
Homecoming low,
yeah,
yours is low, mine's high, but then
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that
2
becomes
against
that.
1, so
Yeah.
12 is Homecoming.
12 is Homecoming.
11, the First Avenger.
I should have wrote numbers on these things.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yours is 11.
Iron Man.
6.
Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1, but I had First Avengers at 12.
Okay, so 11
I
should
put
be
Thor
first.
Ragnarok.
So 11 should be First Avenger then.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah, because mine.
Oh,
First
10.
Avenger.
So top 10.
Thor
It's gonna be
Ragnarok.
hard.
10. Mine's the Avengers. 10.
Iron Man.
You,
Number 10
Jericho. Yeah.
is Captain America, First Avenger.
Well, that's gone.
Doctor Strange.
What's yours, Ken?
For
10.
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
What
Well, that's
the
gonna.
hell?
What's gonna be our number 10? Well,
See.
obviously the Avengers is not gonna be yours. Is
The Avengers is number 2.
Mine's
no,
number
no,
1.
for your 10.
My 10 is Captain America.
Oh, but it's
First
already
Avenger.
number 12. It's already what's Captain America?
It's we already passed it. I don't. I'm not gonna remember this. Okay.
Oh, then I don't care. It's a toss up then.
What's your 9 then?
Oh wait, no, wait, number 10. Oh no, 10 was it wasn't Iron Man. Sorry, it was the Guardians. Volume 2.
Mine's 8. Your volume 2 is. You said you're gonna re-rank it. Where's your volume?
Yeah.
Where's your 2 and where's your 1 for Guardians?
Hold on. 6, 7, 8. It would be 8
I think I had
for volume 2.
So we should do Guardians number 10 then.
Yeah.
I had Iron Man at 11. Sorry.
Iron Man's not gonna be 11.
Yeah.
Not 10.
Wait, what number is Iron Man in yours?
Mine 4.
Mine's 3. It's obviously gonna be stuck in.
So it's gonna be in like the top
5.
Top
6.
5.
Top 5.
Okay, 10. Let's do volume 2 then.
Yeah, volume 2.
Okay, let's just note that I still have Iron Man in my 10 to 18
Yeah.
range. That hasn't been in the
Yeah,
or
yeah.
re-ranked.
Okay,
number 9, I have Civil War.
Mine's Thor Ragnarok.
Number 9?
Oh, he has Ragnarok low too.
What's your Ragnarok?
It was higher
Like-
up. Hold on.
What is it though?
It was in like the 10
He's
to 18,
11.
right?
11.
So you
it
should put
be
that number 9.
Thor
Yeah.
Ragnarok number 9 then.
Yeah, done.
Number 8 Guardians for me. Volume
Oh
2.
yeah, so I switched mine, right? Because I can change it.
Yeah, but that's already number 10.
Oh yeah, well I don't know then.
So what
Doctor
do you-
Strange,
I had Doctor Strange at
Age of
8.
Ultron. The next couple.
What's your number 8?
I told you, you got picked already. It's Guardians,
Oh.
Volume 2.
So number 9 should be Doctor Strange because my Doctor Strange is number 7
Yeah.
and his is 8.
What about your Doctor Strange?
8.
Okay, so it should be number 9 then
Okay.
Ish.
because everything after that we already done. So,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
So number 7 is Doctor Strange. For number 8 is we said Guardians, but then
Guardians Volume 2?
yeah, that's for me.
Oh, for 8. Mine was Doctor Strange.
And yours is
Number 8,
yeah.
Guardians.
So what's 9?
Doctor
Thor?
Strange.
9's Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Where Guardians is number 10
Guardians Volume 2 is 10 in ours, in the re-rank.
in the re-rank.
Wow, no man.
So let's just do Doctor Strange.
He's number 9.
He's number
9.
Okay, number 8,
Mine was Guardians.
Volume 2.
Yeah.
Well, mine was Doctor Strange, but that's already number 9, so I still have Civil War and Iron Man.
You?
Well, my number 8 is Guardians. I told you that already.
Okay, what's next?
What's next though?
Age of
7.
Ultron.
That's already super low for us.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Didn't we pick Age of Ultron already? We did.
Yeah,
already.
that's low.
Yeah,
that's
that's
our
low.
14.
Okay, keep going. Are yours is Iron Man?
Yeah,
What number is
Iron
your
Man
Iron Man?
number 4.
How's he?
Because you guys picked my thing already.
You picked all yours?
Yeah,
Okay,
Guardians. How about Guardians Volume 1?
No, that's my number 2.
That's number 3 for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's
see?
staying up there.
Wait,
Ant-Man.
if his next one is Iron Man, my Iron Man is at number 11.
Okay, Iron Man number
8.
8. Ugh, oh my
Oh,
god.
it's so low.
Okay, number 7. Mine's Doctor Strange, but let's just put number 7 Ant-Man.
Fuck
Well,
that guy.
Ant-Man's number 4 in mine.
Yeah, but his is like dead.
Oh, yours is low, right?
Dead last.
Okay, yeah, so his has to be 7.
Number 7 Ant-Man. Number 6. Let's just do Civil War.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
agree.
had that at number 9.
That's
Okay,
my number
6
5.
Civil War. 5.
Has Homecoming already been...
Yeah, low.
Yeah, it's low. We agreed.
Oh, right, okay. So what are we at? Number 6?
No, number 5.
I still have Ragnarok? Did that...
Yeah.
We did Ragnarok already?
Okay, what's your Ragnarok?
It's at number 6.
You?
Far, man.
Like low?
Yeah, like low.
I
Like
think we ranked that.
11.
Black Panther I have at 5.
Yo, fuck you guys.
I have at 4.
Oh, it has to be Black
It
Panther.
has to be
then.
5.
No!
Black Panther has to be 5.
What the hell? I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay, 4.
You're fucked up.
4, well, mine was Black Panther, so let's... And Iron Man was all the way low. I'm sure we're missing one, man.
Yeah, this is weird.
You're missing one.
Ant-Man's was already in there?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't rank Avengers.
Yeah, because it's high.
Okay, let's put...
For you,
No,
it's
no, no.
not
I don't
high.
think Black Panther should be
Number
5.
5?
I think Avengers should at least be 5.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I have
for me.
Avengers at number 1 though.
I have number 2.
Avengers?
That should
Yeah. what
that
do
should
you
be in the
got?
top 3.
Yeah, but personally, I don't think Black Panther should be 5.
Yeah, it's
But it's
better
5 in
than
mine.
that.
Yeah, but it's 4.
Like it should be
it's
higher.
1.
Like it should be higher.
It should be higher than 5.
What's the average then?
So
2.5, because it's 5.
What? No, that's not how you. That's not
No,
how you average.
his is 1.
Yeah.
Mine is 5. Yours is 4.
Yeah.
So
you
it'd be
do-
3.
Yeah, it would be 3.
3.3.
Because you add. You put 1 plus
Oh,
4
I
plus
fucked
5.
up. I was close, 2.5.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Well, let's.
Okay, Black Panther has to be 3. Otherwise, I'm fucking. Come on, man.
Black Panther 5 then.
No! I don't agree.
Okay, let's just.
I would rather put Avengers as 5.
But I have it at number 1, so it should be in the top 3.
Well, I have Black Panther as number 1.
What's your? But Avengers number 2, right?
Number 2, yeah.
So that's 3. What's yours?
My what?
Your Avengers.
My Avengers is 10.
Holy!
Well, why do you hate Avengers,
the average?
man?
It'd be like 4 point something, 4.5 or something.
Yeah, so we'll put Avengers as 5.
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
Okay,
But
fine.
it's number 1.
Okay, Avengers 5.
cares?
Okay, well, let's do our top 5. Okay, number 5 is Avengers. What's number 4 now?
Black Panther. Stick it there.
I don't want to
It
fight
could
for
be 3.
I want it to be 3, at least.
Yeah, but my Iron Man's already down low.
Guardians? How about Guardians?
Guardians is 2.
Mine's 3. What's your Guardians? Volume 1.
6.
The new ranking?
Yeah.
6?
The other one is 8.
6, 3, 2?
Yeah.
Take the average.
Yeah, it's between 3 or 4.
4.
could be
So
11.
Black Panther could be 3. Put your
Five's
Guardians.
Avengers, 4 is Guardians then.
Yeah, then Black Panther's
4 is
3.
Guardians Volume 1.
Yeah.
Okay, Black Panther 3.
Black Panther 3 then.
Yeah, I agree.
So what's our 5 again?
Oh, the Avengers.
The Avengers. Okay, what's our...
What's
Okay,
number
2.
1?
Number 2 now.
That's Guardians 1 for me.
Winter Soldier.
My Winter Soldier's number 3.
Well, what's your 1, 2, 3? Black Panther.
Black Panther, Avengers, Winter Soldier.
But we're... So...
But Black Panther's already 3.
I feel...
But I would agree. I would agree to. Fuck.
What are we
Winter
missing?
Soldier should be number 1.
I think Winter Soldier should be 1.
Okay, Winter Soldier's 1, but what's number 2?
Did you miss something?
I feel like we missed one, man.
Yeah, I'm sure we missed one.
I think we missed Homecoming.
Because no one cares.
Where's your Homecoming, guys?
Mine was 7.
Yours?
Mine's far, man. 10, 11, 12.
Okay, let's agree Winter Soldier's 1.
What's 2?
2 is...
Mine's Avengers.
Yeah. Well, Avengers
Yeah,
are
Avengers at number 5.
Yeah.
We're missing something.
Why don't you write it down?
Civil War?
My Civil War is 5.
We had it, but I think we had it high, did we not?
Okay, well, let's just
do a top 5.
let's just agree that Winter Soldier's 1.
Winter Soldier's 1. Number 2 is
What's your number 2?
Guardians.
Winter.
Mine's Avengers.
Okay, well, this is all screwed up now. Let's just say Winter Soldier's 1, and then
Black Panther's 3, but
Black
we don't have
Panther's
a
3.
2.
We don't have a 2 because we can't agree on anything.
No, we messed up our list, I think.
Yeah, we missed one for sure. Okay, whatever.
Now it's time to talk about Black Panther.
Let's agree Winter Soldier's
We'll
1.
agree. Our number 1 MCU movie so
Okay.
far out of the 18 is Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yeah, we totally screwed up that list,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yikes.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's review Black Panther because everyone saw it this week. This is Jericho's number 1 movie. I'm sure it's out of recency, but let's talk about how he was introduced in Civil War. They were in whatever city that was, and Black Panther, or let's say...
I think they were signing the court, right?
Yeah, of course. So it was T'Chaka, which was the leader of Wakanda, and the Black Panther, and T'Challa, his son, was along with him, and he was the new Black Panther just for like a little bit. So he wasn't officially the leader at that time. So T'Chaka dies because of Scarlet Witch threw the bomb into the building that they were presenting in, and he died. And which is by accident.
Was
No,
it?
that's
no,
not
no, it was,
that's
it was that that's the villain
Yeah, he set up
from Civil War.
he set up the bomb.
He set up the bomb.
Baron Zemo.
Yeah, and then they framed it to be Bucky that
Yeah, that's right.
threw
that's
the
right.
bomb in the court meeting.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you guys take spoiler alerts?
These are all spoiler. We talked about every movie.
Yeah,
Oh, but
well,
this
Black
one-
Panther's gonna be spoiled.
This one especially.
Yeah, this is of course it's spoilers.
Spoiler alert!
Okay, anyways, yeah. So yeah, they bombed that meeting. T'Chaka dies,
Yeah.
and then Black Panther or his son T'Challa gets revenge.
He
'Cause-
wants
revenge on Bucky.
because Bucky was seen around that area.
Yeah,
So I just assumed that it was him.
Yeah.
yeah.
But then, so explain the last scene then. Where
Okay, so throughout the movie, Black Panther wants Bucky to, I don't know, he either wants to imprison him or take him out.
Mhm.
So throughout the movie, he chases him down each scene. He wants to,
Oh, this is Civil War.
yeah, the Civil War,
Mhm.
and then at the end, Black Panther realizes that it wasn't Bucky and it was this Baron Zemo
Yeah.
that set him up, and then Black Panther shows compassion and just locks him up rather than kill.
In Wakanda,
Yeah, he locks.
Wakanda.
he freezes him, right?
He freezes Bucky, and he sends Zemo to the prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah. So Black Panther now the movie takes place a week after the Civil War events.
Yeah. So we start off with Black Panther being officially dawned, the leader of Wakanda and Black Panther, through rituals
and
in Wakanda.
in the battle.
Yeah, which there's battles that from each tribe that make up Wakanda. There's at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So they make up Wakanda, and each tribe has a member warrior to challenge T'Challa if they want. And M'Baku, he was like the ape leader, whatever their
Yeah,
food
there's
is
a
called.
gorilla.
He challenges out of all of them, and then obviously T'Challa beats him, and he's donned the leader of Wakanda and the Black Panther mantle. And then there's flashbacks that go to 1992
Yeah, 92 in Oakland.
in Oakland. They show
At the basketball scene.
Yeah, so they start off at the basketball court, and there's an apartment building, and you see these 2 characters just talking and setting up some sort of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the door knocks, someone knocks on the door, and it is these 2 females, they're bald. And then they show that the 2 people in the apartment are part of Wakanda, and the 2, they're warriors basically, part of the Dora Milaje, which are the warriors of Wakanda.
Tried to prove them to them by showing them.
Yeah, they showed each other their tattoos, which is located within their
Under
lips.
inside their lip.
Inside the lip.
So these 2 characters are, well, I guess we can jump. They're revealed
Yeah.
to be
Spoiler alert.
T'Chaka's brother
Yeah.
and his right hand man.
Yeah, which is the guy from This Is Us.
AKA Forrest Sterling K. Brown and
Yeah,
Forrest
Forrest
Whitaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling. It's the guy from This Is Us.
Yeah, so these 2 characters were basically
Spying on
stealing. Well, they were sent to spy on
Vibranium, right?
They were sent to spy on the outside of Wakanda to see what's going around.
Did they go war dogs? War dogs?
Well, that's what they came there. So it's revealed that they were shipping out vibranium outside of Wakanda and selling it to other cities and states
Yeah.
as war dogs.
Yeah.
War dogs.
As war dogs
Yeah.
for whoever the highest bidders are, which T'Chaka says that it's basically illegal and they should be shunned from from Wakanda because they don't want to share their they basically don't want to share
They're being selfish.
technology to the rest of the world because vibranium is basically the strongest
Metal.
metal
On Earth.
on Earth.
But that's not what Wolverine's made out of, is it?
No, that's vibranium.
That's
Adamantium.
adamantium.
Yeah.
It's Captain America's shield is vibranium.
Oh, vibranium.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, well, in the comics, adamantium's supposed to be the main metal for some of them.
Where does this come from then?
Well, vibranium's legit. It's not legit, but it's a strong metal in the comics too.
Mm-hmm.
But then they can only use vibranium in these movies because adamantium's owned by the Fox Studios.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
So that's why.
That's why they're putting such a great emphasis.
So that's why they made it basically all the strong metals vibranium rather than adamantium.
Interesting.
But the strongest metal is adamantium?
It's one of them. It's just that it's more available, and obviously vibranium, as you see in the movie, it's a lot of it's secret, and also Wakanda's secret as well.
Yeah.
So we go back. We ship to modern times, and Black Panther, T'Challa, and what's that? Okoye? Yeah, Okoye, which is like his main bodyguard, basically from the Dora Milaje. They enter Wakanda, which is a secret place, basically in Africa, that is more advanced technology and
technologically advanced.
Yeah, technologically advanced than basically the rest of the world.
Yeah.
It's like space on Earth.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. So whatever you see in the Guardians of the Galaxy is
available.
It's available in Wakanda. Pretty much. So yeah, a lot of characters introduced. There's Shuri, the younger sister to T'Challa.
She's the one who makes all the
she makes
technology, the tech weapons.
Yeah. And then the mother, obviously, of T'Challa, and you also see what's her name? Lupita Nyong'o's character, Nakia. Yeah. Well, there's also a scene before that shows that she's undercover for Wakanda to help out underprivileged Africans around the world, so to help them out with whatever stuff they need, or if they're a threat or not. So yeah, what else you guys? That's my
about it.
Maybe we should just let's just go with points or like scenes.
Yeah, so I just brought up like the character introductions, and I guess what are your favorite parts and whatever stood out in that movie?
No, Killmonger and T'Challa's fight, that was awesome.
Yeah, Killmonger's a really good.
Killmonger's
really good villain,
played by Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah,
shout out
really good. Has really good villain. Like he obviously, in regards to like he actually has like a purpose for why he acts that way, or he's doing all
he's
things.
not just doing it because he wants to be bad.
Yeah.
He goes in deeper.
He actually wants to help other countries.
And I think the question should pop up that do you think that's fair what he was trying to do?
Yeah, for me, I thought that he had
because
his points were
hold on. Because if it was real life and there was technology out there to save people from say like cancer or whatever is uncurable right now, and they're hiding it from the rest of the world, wouldn't we support Killmonger then?
Yeah, but I guess I don't know the extent that vibranium can do. Like I guess like they showed that it can heal and shit.
Dude, the guy got shot in the neck or whatever.
Yeah,
no, in the back of the spine.
Yeah, back of the CC, whatever.
So like I don't know. I didn't read the comic obviously, but I guess vibranium can basically heal everything, which is like
heal everything, make the most powerful weapons, technology.
Yeah,
could just be a
other
hype
resources.
Could just be something.
Yeah, I don't know they showed a bit of that, but I don't know. Like, could it cure everything? I don't know. Is it just physical?
You gunshot to the C spine, man.
I don't know. That's kind of odd. Like that this metal can be transformed into a bunch of stuff and it can cure.
I think they're just like trying to build it up to be this godlike metal or substance.
Yeah, which kind of makes it like he's undefeatable. I don't know. So yeah, like you said, Killmonger had his issue was that he wanted to supply vibranium to other Africans or basically
like armies, right? For like military purposes.
Well, there's that.
That they were getting oppressed.
Yeah, it was
because they had no power, right?
I don't think it was more on just like supplying.
You think it was
military?
Just towards black people, or
I think it
black
was
military, or
I think it was black people in general because like they're underprivileged or they're oppressed in like most countries around the world, and he wanted to supply that so that basically Africans they have some sort of power in society rather than being whatever we see as low level or
look down on
in the world.
So you think it's like a message too that they're trying to?
Of course, it's definitely a message because they need. He wanted to empower black people with this vibranium, so they could stand up for themselves in whatever.
It's pretty much like oppressed.
Which is like vibranium could be a weapon. Do you want more weapons?
Or do you want to heal somebody? Do you want to?
Yeah, that's what it was a little odd for me that vibranium can do everything. Like,
but I think that's just because they tried to make it seem like this godly thing. So the more important a godly something is, right? You're gonna see it as better. You would want that more, right?
And he also has a good issue because like T'Chaka killed his father
and didn't bring the kid back.
And he didn't bring Eric Killmonger back to Wakanda to live this glorious life. He made him like
poor and stuff.
Like an orphan, and he had to grow up like dealing with all that kind of those issues.
I think that's what T'Challa was struggling with the most.
Did they say anything about his mom? Killmonger's mom?
No, they didn't mention.
Like, was she still alive during that flashback in 1992?
I'm not sure.
Or was it just was she just?
Oh yeah, they did. She was an American.
Okay,
but she wasn't around. So
like he was the only. So Thing was the only one taking care of the.
The father.
The father was. So yeah, they did mention that she was an American girl that the father met, and then she wasn't around anymore, and then T'Chaka killed him because of his wrongdoings according to Wakanda code. So he had an issue there because that's why he's one of the best villains in the Marvel Cinematic Universe because he hadn't a good reason why he was doing the things he did.
Yeah.
But then, he did it in a way that made it villainous. Like he burned all the flowers that would like make people have the Black Panther powers.
Yeah, I think he kind of did it more
towards
through hatred.
Yeah.
But you guys think that
than actually being like a King Wakanda and actually like serving
as the Black Panther
as like a leader, and like helping the others in Wakanda or around the world. Like I think he was doing it more in a villainous way, more towards violence than it is in terms of actually.
But sometimes
helping people.
Yeah, but I get it. But sometimes sometimes violence is how you take action and how you take control of the country. So that's why we have war.
We've been through a bunch of wars, right? And sometimes
you
have to deal with that.
Yeah, and that's how you pretty much get people's attention.
Yeah,
get them to listen to. Oh, that was awesome. It kind of had a Lion King vibe too. It was awesome.
It was definitely Lion King because the two brothers.
The Circle of Life.
Yeah, and it took place in Africa. And
then they had the fight sequence between.
Is there lots of panthers
between the tribes?
Panthers?
Yeah, is there lots of panthers in Africa?
Fuck, I don't know.
Where
do they usually reside? That's kind of weird.
I guess I'm assuming they originated in Africa. Panthers in general. Yeah.
You gonna look it up?
Yep.
Yeah, I felt like
I thought it was a good
Killmonger
story.
was the best character in that movie.
Yeah,
and he really
his
took.
things are crazy. How many kills he got?
Yeah, he was revealed as a CIA agent too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
he did try to do good, but I think he just did that for the training.
Yeah, he wanted to be trained, and he wanted. Well, there's aggression too when it comes to being an orphan or whatever.
Yeah, like what he had to go through
And
as a kid.
And he built his sole reason was
to
his
get the
purpose
throne,
was to be the Black Panther to get the throne of Wakanda. That's why he went through all that kind of training, because he knows that the people of Wakanda are very advanced in both in technology and in fighting skills.
Yeah,
and we saw that he basically destroyed T'Challa in
one-on-one battle.
In a one-on-one battle, and yeah, I felt like all the performances were good. Like T'Challa, like Chadwick Boseman, was great in that movie, but he really took second hand to what Michael B. Jordan,
like Killmonger, right?
And his character.
I think he just had a conflict between, I guess, him taking over his father's throne as
because
King of Wakanda, and then obviously revealing the lies that his father hid from him about Killmonger and killing his uncle, and about all that, and like keeping all the vibranium Wakanda for themselves and not helping others around the world.
Even though he knew that they were suffering.
Yeah, because basically he has the power to like change the world, but he decided to keep it all in Wakanda and for his people.
Yeah,
which is super selfish, I think.
Yeah, it's super selfish. But do you guys think he did that because is there not like a limited supply of vibranium?
I don't.
Right, so
isn't Wakanda just full of like?
Remember,
Wakanda itself is
right?
it's like pretty much just full of vibranium, right?
Yeah, from that
like that the country
comet.
itself.
Yeah, it is. It's full of
the comet, right? The comet.
The comet came down.
Yeah. And that's what
started.
So is there like a scarcity to it, or is there?
Well, yeah, it's economics, right? It's how you deal with scarcity.
Mm.
So I don't like what he's a billionaire, so of course, like, he deals with some sort of business with that and selling off vibranium, but
is the code? I guess the code is like, I guess their rule is like you shouldn't be stealing vibranium.
Well, that's why.
Right? That's why.
Because if vibranium gets into the wrong hands,
it could be really bad. Because you sell the weapons, man.
Yeah, you can use it for violent or for killing.
And basically, like, I don't know, like Tony Stark's father, he had vibranium for some reason. He was supplied, and that created the shield for Captain America.
Yeah,
which became one of the
iconic,
advanced and iconic weapons throughout the history of the world, basically, because Captain America's was in the
I feel like Howard Stark had had in like everything technical logical advances and like which related to the other Avengers superheroes.
Yeah, and he supplied war just like Tony Howard Stark. They supplied weapons to the bad guys, much like how the real world does. Like America does that with weapons too, which it reflects real life issues as well. I just guess like at the end, T'Challa decides to share secrets with the rest of the world, the Wakanda secrets and the technology, and I guess that's a good resolution for
the main conflict.
About
not sharing with the world.
Yeah, not sharing the world your resources, even though you can help the world change.
Or make it like more technologically advanced, right?
Yeah.
I think he's kind of just like carrying on what Killmonger wanted to do, but more in a more humanitarian
civil way.
Civil war.
Yeah, civil war.
Like he's being more of a humanitarian about it now. Yeah, about Black Panther. Yeah, I was actually surprised that it was that like it had that much comedy, but then it actually fit into the story though. Like it wasn't too much to the point where it's like
it was comedy in a way like real life is. Like, hey, there are comedic parts.
Yeah.
There's also sad parts. There's also scary and.
So it wasn't like cringeworthy. It was like, oh man, this is like taking away from this serious movie or whatever. Like they actually have personality. Like the characters have personality. Like each of them do. Like Shuri was like really funny. The gorilla guy, what's his name? M'Baku was hilarious.
That guy was hilarious. He's like, "Are you finished?"
Yeah. And then the music that they used there. Oh man, I was like each scene, man. I was just like bobbing my head, man, because it was just like all really good.
Let's talk about like Ryan Coogler and his like directing of that movie. Like I felt like, because I've seen a lot of Ryan Coogler movies, which is Fruitvale Station and Creed.
Oh, I haven't seen Fruitvale Station.
Oh my god, I gotta watch that. I just seen that.
Yeah, and so like in the casino scene, I think, which was the best scene, he did a lot of one shots where he followed the character like throughout the entire scene without a cut, and that was pretty awesome. That was one of the best scenes I feel in the entire cinematic universe, and like this is his third major movie, and he got
it's 3 for 3, man.
He got a $200 million budget, and did
it hit $1 billion yet?
It demolished. I don't know. It demolished like box office records for the first week and worldwide.
And it's not even hitting China or Japan yet till next month or something like that.
Right.
Oh really?
Yeah. And that's good. And they're huge on superhero movies. So.
Oh, you guys want then the cultural effects of Black Panther, like
because it's also Black History Month, right?
Yeah, it released at the perfect time because it was Black History Month.
I think it was obviously timing.
The good timing and like the issues we have
currently that we're facing
in like North America about like whatever racism and things like that. So like I think the movie helped empower the black audience specifically to get together and come out to see this movie, as it was one of the first black
focus
cast. Like obviously,
it's called protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, of course, Blade was the first one, but then at that time,
Blade was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, I thought the Blade Trinity was awesome.
Oh, yeah,
like
awesome.
all three of them. But yeah, because at the time Blade came out, it was you saw a bunch of colored leading actors, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, Denzel was a leading actor in a bunch of movies, and Wesley Snipes was an action star.
Mm-hmm.
So, like at that time, like in the late 1990s, it wasn't even significant that a black person would be a leading in a movie, because no one knew that Blade was a comic book character anyway. They just saw this guy as a vampire killer. He was a vampire and a assassin, basically. But then, like for now, when it's like so, the social issues are so like prominent, especially for colored individuals. The Black Panther came out at a perfect time, right? Mm-hmm. Like we said,
almost like a beacon of hope.
Yeah, and it brought about a bunch of people that haven't seen a Marvel movie ever to the theaters, and like you see in the States that a bunch of people dressed up to the premiere of Black Panther in the African garb, and I felt that was really cool and empowering for the rest of the audience. So. Yeah, what do you guys think is happening after Black Panther? We all seen the Infinity War trailer, and a lot of the battles. Well, the main battle
Wakanda, right?
Take place in Wakanda.
So, I'm guessing. Well,
you think it's because they can contain that battle, or because Thanos gonna wreck shit, man?
Well,
we don't know the extent of Thanos' powers, and he has the Infinity Gauntlet and a few of its stones.
I think there's obviously gonna be a scene with him facing off with the Guardians of the Galaxy and Thor and Loki and all of them in the Asgardians.
Yeah.
There's gonna be that scene, but in Wakanda, obviously you're gonna have Bucky as Winter Soldier. Probably gonna get a new arm from Shuri.
A vibranium.
Vibranium arm, which is gonna be sick. And then
Can't wait.
then Black Widow's gonna be there.
Wait,
and Captain America.
Captain America's gonna get a new shield too.
Yeah, he's gonna get a new shield.
Yeah, he's gonna get a new shield, but I guess he's gonna be considered nomad or whatever.
Yeah, because
he doesn't have his Captain America
identity in America.
Yeah,
he doesn't work for America anymore.
Because there's that scene when they're all running together.
Yeah, that was sick.
In the trailers for Infinity
Wakanda,
Wars.
Right?
Yeah, in Wakanda. So
do you think the villains are gonna have vibranium? Everything basically.
The villains too.
Yeah, now
because it comes from this outer space.
Well, now that Wakanda, T'Challa and Wakanda want to be open with their
villains though? The villains
do you
or
think
the
they're
heroes?
gonna have both sides, I guess. Do you think they're both gonna have vibranium?
Oh, for sure the heroes, because.
Well, yeah, villains. If it's accessible now, of course, there's gonna be
then
some sort of spy or whatever gonna steal the vibranium.
Vibranium versus Infinity Stones, right?
Yeah.
I think the stones are going to be more prominent though than vibranium.
Obviously, yeah.
I think they're going to have a part, but I think the Infinity Stones are going to be the main.
Oh, you think Vision's going to die?
Oh, I know Vision's going to die.
Oh no.
Doesn't it show in the trailer that he's like human now, right?
Oh, yeah,
or they take it, or someone
Loki,
the stone is off of it.
Loki. Someone had Loki's staff, or it was Loki.
Loki?
He's just playing.
You don't think it was
because Loki sometimes he's either a really bad guy or something.
Yeah, a good guy.
He's only a good guy when it comes to Thor.
I think he has a stone, right? Loki.
Well, that was
the Tesseract, right?
Yeah, no, it was in his staff, but then obviously
they put it in that guy in Ragnarok. Right? They put the cube, right? Tesseract.
In where? Who?
That's how they saved the
their home.
The mask. They put in thing with the cube, and this guy became the huge thing.
The fire guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
So he doesn't have that stone.
No, he doesn't.
It's on the guy.
It was in the trailer. His staff was taking it out of Vision.
Was it blue?
It was Vision's.
Yeah, I know, but was it blue? The staff.
It was the exact same staff. It was shaped. I don't know if it was blue or not, but it was shaped exactly the same.
This is a Tesseract.
I don't know, but anyway.
I don't know. Anyways,
so I guess
we did all the standouts. Yeah. Killmonger was
awesome. Michael B. Jordan.
Well, spoiler alert, he's dead. Do you think he's coming back?
No, he dead.
I think he's alive.
You think he's alive?
Or he gets resurrected.
How?
You think Thanos is gonna
I
resurrect all the villains?
know for a fact that he was resurrected at least a few times in the comics, so it's possible.
Okay, then you're a cheater.
Well, it's not my fault.
He probably used like a...
Okay, maybe he's a good guy though?
Because the stone, one of the stones, is it the time stone that resurrects people?
Well, you could...
One of the stones does that.
Well, time stone could basically rewind, so you can technically resurrect something.
Oh, that's the one that Doctor Strange has.
Yeah, Doctor Strange has that stone.
Because anything's possible.
Well, anything's possible in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I feel, so...
Yeah, so...
Like, bringing back Killmonger would be awesome for me, because, like, he was my favorite part of that movie.
Yeah, honestly, he stole the spotlight from T'Challa.
Yeah.
Well, I think T'Challa itself, he doesn't have, like,
that good of a story.
Well, his personality is not, like... He doesn't have a bright personality.
Well, he's kind of a...
It's kind of more...
he has leadership qualities.
Yeah.
Like...
He's more serious, like, more political.
Straight line.
Yeah. Like, compared to, like, his sister is more... Has more of a bubbly personality. More has a sense of humor about things. So, so what do you guys... out of 5 Guintos...
5 Guintos?
What do you give Black Panther?
Oh, I'll give it a 5.
I'll give him 6 Guintos.
Dude, the album 2, alongside with the movie, obviously it played throughout the movie.
Sick.
That album's just...
And it's good too, because you could now that it's from the soundtrack, because the soundtrack released before.
Yeah. So
I never listened to the soundtrack, but
it's so good.
Just the music in the movie.
Pray for Me?
Just
you
really
like
good. I like Pray for Me, and
you like
all the stars is good too. Even though that was like the end credit, I still was like bobbed my head when like the credits came out. I was like, oh, this is sick, yo.
Yeah, it's a 5 for me.
Yeah, it's a 5.
Yeah, I'd give it a 5. That was a really good movie. Watched it twice, so
Oh yeah.
was it
Yeah, I want to watch it again.
Didn't-
Oh, that's so good.
still felt the same way? Like it was still really good first and second. I could probably watch it 5 more times and
Yeah, my only
Enjoy
issue,
it.
even though it's a 5, my only issue was one, killing Killmonger and killing Claw. He was hilarious.
oh yeah, Claw. I think Claw should have been there longer
He should have been there longer. And like, well, a small issue again.
because he was there since the flashback, right? Like Claw and Thing were working together. Claw and Killmonger's dad
Yeah, he was. So
with bringing in the vibranium, so
Yeah.
they were shipping
and
out.
selling it, yeah. So yeah, I guess that I guess
That
yeah,
was an issue.
Claw and Killmonger dying were. I think we could have kept them longer, or alive.
Yeah, just because we like their characters a lot, so we want to see more of it.
But then yeah, it's gonna be interesting once how everything, if they're gonna do Black Panther 2, what the story is gonna be for that.
Well, they have endless possibilities because there have been so many Black Panthers in the past too, right?
True.
And
Yeah,
you
it can go to
go
anyone.
forward or back. That's what's so good about the movie. You're interested in like the previous Black Panthers and what the characters in the present time we have.
I don't know. Could they do a prequel though to?
Well,
that?
yeah, they can
'Cause they already
basically
did that
show
flashback
they can
in 1992.
No, remember the animated scene where the comet came down? They can do that.
Oh yeah, you're
Just
right.
right that.
Yeah.
You think? I think there's gonna be another Black Panther.
Unless it's just gonna be the aftermath of what happens in both Infinity Wars.
War, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
There's
you're
2
right.
parts, yeah. There's one this year, and then there's one next year. Part 2 is
Yeah,
next
well, they
year?
filmed it back to back, so
Oh, they filmed it back to back.
Yeah, in Atlanta or whatever. I think they just finished filming
The first one.
both of them in like sometime last year or something, like
Yeah,
November.
because it's coming out, right?
Yeah.
April. Is it April?
So yeah, 5 Guintos.
Man, everyone's 5.
Everyone's 5 for.
Yeah, 6. I put 6.
Oh yeah, because you have it at number 1.
Yeah.
6.
6 Guintos.
6 Guintos out of 5.
6.5.
Stop it.
Yeah, 5.
yeah, well,
yeah, 5.
You guys want to end it at that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So everyone agrees that Marvel Cinematic Universe is like one of the best, like I guess,
I just think
Franchises?
first
franchises
before you end
of
it.
the world. So not the cinematic world, whatever. And go
Yeah,
ahead.
Okay, so I just want to say that I don't think they make bad movies. I just think that some movies you're gonna like better because you can resonate with the character, like Kara was saying, or like how you first saw the Avengers. That's also gonna affect it too.
Yeah, it's all what's on your preference. Like, it's obviously subjective to what your liking is, right?
Yeah,
So
but I don't think the rankings. Like I don't think if it's 16th or 18th, it's a shitty movie, because it's not.
yeah,
I
I
guess
think
it's just
these are.
preference.
It's just been so many
so many
good
long, right?
MCU films that you gotta base it on criterias and what ways have more heavier than others.
Yeah,
for ranking stuff. So
Yeah, a lot of like Black Panther and Winter Soldier, like a lot of those is like, this could happen in real life, and like again, seeing people in costume, like it makes sense in especially those movies where like it makes sense to have a Black Panther suit as he's a crime fighter and whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's just throwing on a suit just to look apart. So
yeah, we're all MCU fans. Like
Yeah.
I always anticipating any upcoming movies and trailers that come out. Cause even when that Infinity War trailer came out in Last Jedi,
Crazy.
I was more hyped up than the actual movie itself.
yeah, especially now looking back, Last Jedi was a little trash.
Yeah, when I came out of the theaters, I was like, man, that Infinity War trailer, oof, that was amazing.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's off like that. Plugs for social medias other than Kendall since he's private. Jericho.
Follow me at Team Developmental on Instagram. That's it.
Follow me at Keeping Up with the Car on Instagram. Karutrey, KARRUETREY on Snapchat. And if you like our conversations and this podcast, go to guintobros.podbean.com. Share with your friends and whatever. It's also going to be on Castbox. So this is the end of the Guinto Bros podcast with our very special regular guest, Jericho Belmonte.
Woo!
We're out.